Hey everyone, and welcome to Boss Advisory. Today we're going to talk about planning your week effectively. Writer Carol explains his own personal organization and productivity approach, the Bullet Journal, in his well-known book on organization, The Bullet Journal Method. Carol had trouble keeping track of things throughout his life, frequently missing crucial details and experiencing a sense of task overload. Nevertheless, after much trial and error and innumerable different organizational methods, he eventually discovered a technique to, as he puts it, track the past, plan the future, while organizing the present. The Bullet Journal is a pen and notebook system that goes back to the fundamentals, a mixture of a journal and a to-do list. The Bullet Journal altered Carol's approach to life, work, and task completion, and it has assisted many others in doing the same. Carol explains in detail how to utilize the bullet journal in his book. He does, however, provide some advice on how to better organize your days. Many of these suggestions are actually applicable to any productivity approach you use in your daily life. Whether you use a simple to-do list, a bullet journal, the method yourself, Notion, Google Calendar, or something else, you may put some of these ideas into practice to simplify and improve your life. Here are Carol's top 5 suggestions for organizing your week effectively. Number 1. Take a mental inventory. Before you start coloring in the hours of your day or allocating time to each item you plan to complete, do a mental inventory. Make a mental inventory for a moment. Doing this on the Friday before your week begins is a terrific idea so that on Monday, you are prepared to start. Write down all you know you want to accomplish to take a mental inventory. Don't be reluctant. Just let everything out. You'll probably find that you have a lot more chores you want to get done than you initially thought you did, whether you write them down or put them in a digital list. This is due to the fact that we frequently experience decision fatigue, a condition that happens when we have too many options for how to spend our time, resulting in burnout. The greatest method to gain distance from the choices that are dragging you down is to write them all down. According to Carol, this is the first step to recuperating from decision fatigue. Your brain will have more time to consider what's truly important if it isn't occupied with worrying about all the things you need to get done. Now that you have a list of every assignment you have for the upcoming week, think about each one separately. How significant is this project? Is it crucial? Is it required? By conducting a mental inventory, you have the ability to cross off items from your to-do list that in reality aren't all that vital and would have prevented you from working on the things that really matter. Number 2. Time blocking. If you're feeling particularly overpowered by a task or I'm unsure of when you'll get the opportunity to work on it, by using time blocking, you may ensure that you finish it. Time blocking is a technique where you allot a specific period of time to complete a task. For instance, instead of your to-do list saying 1. Compose essay, 2. Work on a project, 3. Clean rooms, set up your to-do list like this: 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. draft essay, 11:30 to 12 noon make final edits to project, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. clean room. By setting a time limit, you may devote all of your focus to the task at hand and increase the pressure to finish it within the allotted time. Time blocking adds 2 essential incentive components to a task you've been putting off, as Carol explains, time and structure. Number 3. Morning reflections. While organizing your week the Friday before, it's easier to gather your thoughts. Incorporating a morning reflection session is also a wise move. It simply takes 5 to 15 minutes for this reflection to have a significant positive impact on your day. Spend a few minutes reflecting while using your task list, idea board, bulletin journal, or whatever you like. You can do this while sitting down at your work or even while sipping your morning coffee. Going over your list of daily duties and considering why you are performing each one during your morning contemplation is a good idea. Another helpful suggestion is to visualize yourself finishing each activity to give yourself an extra boost of motivation. Number 4. Evening reflection. As the morning reflection aids in setting the tone of your day, your mind and body can relax as you contemplate in the evening reflection. Consider each work you accomplished during the day and ask yourself, why is this important, as you reflect at night? Why am I acting this way? What makes this important? An evening reflection routine helps you concentrate and define your priorities so you may make the appropriate plans. It also serves as a lovely bookend for your day. However, you have the option to designate any and all tasks as completed and postpone those that haven't been finished. This is a crucial component of the evening contemplation since it gives you the impression that the day is over rather than just the beginning of a never-ending to-do list. Take this opportunity to reflect on your accomplishments and call it a day, as Carol said. As you consider the upcoming season of your life, reflection might help you figure out what feeds you so you can make better decisions. Number 5. Celebrate. Dopamine is loved by our brains. Our brains receive little dopamine surges as we browse endlessly on TikTok. That's why we scroll for so long once we find something amusing or interesting. Our brains receive an abundance of their favorite things, dopamine. Because of this, it's crucial to recognize and appreciate every accomplishment you make. Give yourself a high five, a thumbs up, and a huge smile each time you cross anything off your list. Standing up from your desk, start dancing. Put your fist up. Say you got this. Give yourself a bigger celebration if it is a significant accomplishment. Take the day off or make a friend call. Make all the necessary preparations to ensure a proper celebration. According to Carol, celebrating your successes entails more than just giving oneself a pat on the back. It teaches you to recognize happy moments so you may find and appreciate more of them. Of course, the most crucial aspect of any system you use is that it continues to function if it gets too hard for you to maintain. A bad system is one that slows you down or prevents you from completing your job. Take the advice that interests you, test it out, and see how it works for you. Disregard any that make your life more tense or frustrating. You should always benefit more from your productivity system than it does. Whether you use a bullet journal or another productivity or organizing tool, hopefully you can put some of these recommendations into practice to increase the efficiency of your system and simplify your life. Thank you guys so much for watching Boss Advisory, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and hit the bell so you get notified on every new incredible content we make for you. Have a wonderful day and see you on the next one.